Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 24th, 2023. This is for Gemini, last shuffle here for Gemini. All right, Gemini, what we have here is stuck energy and courage. So, well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be something new for you. Maybe you haven't had many obstacles up until now. Maybe things have been kind of smooth sailing or just moving along. And so this would have to be gaining the courage to look at something a little bit more or deeper than you usually do, because it may be that like things pass by, you're just like, well, whatever, out with the old and with the new, and however good, whatever, all right, it's gone, it's out, and as quickly as it's moving out of your life is as quickly as out of sight, out of mind. Spirit may want you to pay attention to something as to why things are being stuck. Like, nah, there's a reason why you have to take a second look at this. There's a reason why, because there's something in it. Don't sweep the dust straight out of the door, Gemini. I don't know if you're if you're familiar with this colloquialism, or I don't even know if it's colloquialism is the right word. It's like there's some kind of colloquial type of vibe to this, where it's like, don't sweep the dust straight out of the door. You might sweep out your good fortune type of thing. Don't move too quickly past something, especially if you spend a lot of time doing it, or if it's like a business related, financially motivated or anything like that. They're saying take a second look at something. Especially, wow, stuck. Yes, man. Let me tell you something. Gemini, you've got a gold mine sitting up under you here. You have stuck energy with Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, Lovers, and King of Wands. You're showing up in your own reading. You could be dealing with a fire sign as well. It doesn't have to be an Aries or anything like that, right? But this definitely, to me, looks like a person who has a choice. Now, you have not just any choice. You can pay attention to the details and act accordingly. Or you could sweep everything out the door and sweep out the good fortune that may be right in your face. If there is a problem that continuously comes up, if something continuously comes up for you, okay, where it's like you have to be stuck on it, or this has now become a mystery you must solve, or it becomes an option at this point where it's like you're stuck on something and it's like another option opens up. Spirit is saying you better pay attention to the details and do what's right for yourself. Like, if it's a better opportunity for you, may not be the better opportunity for everybody involved, but if it's the best one for you, they're saying there's big money in that. But something you're going to have to pay attention to your objectives. Like, if you are already on a path and then something comes up and it's giving you an option, and it's like you could get to this goal in this amount of time, and with this option it may take a little bit longer, but you get like twice of the revenue, twice back the profit. Spirit's like you better take a second look and sit back and think about that, because that may put you in the game in a way where you're going to be able to set up money for the long haul. Now, courage with Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. You're going to have the courage to revisit something or look at something again and make sure you're making the right investment. Okay? And they're telling you here that if you have courage and you don't back down, especially if you keep in mind what you already wanted or your goals already that were already set, right? If you have the courage to take a second look, then it's almost as though whatever you can get out of the situation is going to be returned. But like whatever you put in, or whatever, this is like you're going to get the answers that you're seeking. If you have courage and like, I need to figure this out, I want to make sure I'm investing in the proper thing will present itself to you. It's like you're going to have the courage to put the work in, or to inquire, or to just stay stuck in this. Like, don't just jump through the hoop yet. Look deep before you leap into something here. Now you have Vast Universe, High Priestess, and Ten of Pentacles. They're telling you that your intuition will guide the way. It's like your intuition will know what's right for you. The best way to be able to tap into this energy is to say to yourself, repeat your goals to yourself. I would write them down and make sure that you read them a few times. Of course, you already know what your goals are, but sometimes it's very important to write things down. Words are spells after all, and they mean a lot. It's very important. Choice words are everything. They're telling you with this vast universe energy that especially if you're telling writing down things when it comes to like with the future goals, right? With like long-term future or a certain amount of money, like be very specific in this energy, right? The things that you want to fix, things you want, like think of all the things. I need my plumbing done. I need this, that done. Not even saying I need it, but I am going to fix it. I am fixing this. I am, like, you have to say it as though it's happening or about to happen or something like that. Spirit saying that you're connecting to the divine in this energy. You will know exactly what to do if you have it in your, either burned in your mind, etched in your mind, or written down somewhere, okay? Or saying it repeatedly if you already know it. As smart as, intelligent as you are, right? The healing light with Three of Swords and the Moon. This is about true healing. That this healing is going to come from an odd place. It's not going to come from how people are like, okay, you got to go see this guru, or you got to go to this retreat. This is going to come from places where you're not even going to understand how you just feel better, right? And it might be because you're around some people who are really hurt or broken. With Three of Swords, that could be the case. And just being around it and realizing you're not alone in this energy, right? That things like that, right? That these things may help. It's like it will change your life in some way. Um, oh gosh, and then you have to read, yeah. So how many swords? I think those are the only ones. So this is about healing regardless, no matter what. Seeing that, you need to see that you have been disappointed a lot. You need to pay attention to that. Like the reason why I just scrap things immediately instead of really taking a second look at it once I realize it's not going to be successful is because I've been disappointed a lot. And Spirit was like, well, you're going to have the courage to look at this a second time, because this ain't that time. This is the time where you might look back and you scratched off the winning numbers on a scratch off or something. And you're like, well, I thought it was a 17 and it really was an 11 or something. Or you thought it was something like that and you win something. They're like, take a second look at something. You better pay. If it nags at you, do it. Okay? The vast universe is telling you that your intuition is going to guide you. It's very important to have positive thoughts, positive energy throughout this whole situation. And then you have courage. Have the courage to put the work in. Have the courage to take a second look. Have the courage to be stuck on it for a little bit and think a little bit more about something. Because I'm telling you, Ten of Pentacles is here twice. You got some big money coming towards you, Gemini. You don't want to mess it up by allowing your fears of the past or anything like that to get in the way, right? So you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries, another Gemini. We also have Leo or Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp. Here, you could be a Gemini Cancer cusp. Doesn't have to be, or a Cancer Leo cusp energy. You could be dealing with those signs as well. You don't have to be dealing with those signs though. They could be in your chart. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.